So what is up guys, Killerkev today back with a brand new episode of Skyrim Special Edition. This is going to be 10 must-have badass swords to have within the game. These are all going to be mods as well. Majority of them unfortunately is going to be for Xbox and for PC. If you want to know about all the links individually, they're all down in the description. But without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. For our first spot in this video is going to be the Skycutter sword. This is a standalone one-handed sword based off of Tyrael's legendary sword of justice from the Diablo franchise. The Skycutter is equivalent to the Daedric longsword, roughly, in quotations. It's styled after the Dawnbreaker in terms of power, and can be crafted at any particular forge under the Dwarven category. In correspondent to that, you will require the Dwarven smithing perk to get that one, and you can tamper this particular blade too. For a download size of 4.2 megabytes of a download, I feel like everyone should have this blade, or at least try this blade. I've had it a few times, and let me tell you, it just looks absolutely breathtaking. Like all of the clips in these videos guys, please do bear in mind it isn't going to be the exact version of that particular blade. Just as I say that, just because I feel like the video clips do not do it any justice. So if you feel like it's looking a little bit off, that might just be due to the video, and it's definitely worth trying at least one of these blades within this video. For the second spot in this video is going to be the Sword of the Seeker. This is going to be a standalone one-handed too, adds to the steel variety of blades, and it is much stronger of the Daedric version of a steel longsword. To craft it, you will need the perk related to this particular blade. That is going to be steel or Daedric, depends what tier you wanted. Again, there's two different tiers of this particular blade. The steel is going to be the lesser and the Daedric is going to be the higher tier. Again, this is based off a television series of the Legend of the Seeker. To craft, start the hunt near Septimus Cygnus's outpost and find the first of the two books. First book will allow you to make the first sword, and the second book can be found within conjunction to that one as well. Again guys, if you want a full synopsis of these particular blades and you are struggling to find the locations of these particular swords, again, go in the link down below, click them and read up on the description. This one is going to be a little bit higher on the download size, but only it's going to be 11.4 megabytes of a download. For the third spot in this video is going to be the Dragonspear. This is the crafting version. You can actually get the alternative version where you have to go and find it. This one though, I'm trying to make it a little bit easier for you guys to obtain these blades. I kind of want you to go in these videos and pick these mods up straight off the bat and just dive straight into them if you really do like them. The Dragonspear can be crafted at the forge under the steel category. Both one-handed and two-handed variations are available, also as enchanted ones too. The ebony smithing perk is required for balancing reasons, therefore you will not see the Dragonspear in the crafting menu until you have this perk. Overall, a very nice and detailed sword, that is for sure. It is technically a sword, not a spear. Please do bear that in mind because of the one-handed and the two-handed variation of this particular blade in quotations. The megabyte download size for this one is only going to be 10. Again, a really nice steel. Guys, all of these blades incredibly are going to be a super low download size. For the fourth spot in this video is going to be EIMARS Edge. This is a one-handed steel version with a silver hilt. The sword is craftable at the forge and can be tampered within the grindstone as well. It has the same weight as a vanilla steel sword and has the same damage and value as a vanilla ebony sword. Overall, the aesthetic point of view for everyone is going to be very nice indeed, and I do like the version of the steel hilt as well, or the silver hilt shall I say, excuse me. This is only going to be 6.9 megabytes of a download. Definitely a futuristic look to a vanilla sword, that is for sure. For the fifth spot in this video is going to be Greatsword of the Ancient Tongues. This adds a new and interesting blade to fit into the Elder Scrolls lore. It has the seal of Akatosh engraved on the handle and the letters of the Dovahkiin also engraved within the blade, which says, "Dragonborn by his honour is sworn to keep evil forever at bay." An interesting blade, that is for sure. It definitely does look groovy indeed. Top of the hilt as well, you do I think you have the Akatosh logo, and on the other side I'm pretty sure you can actually have the Skyrim symbol as well. Sword of the Ancient Tongue can be acquired by crafting it under the Daedric smithing perk. You will also need silver, steel and ebony ingots and some leather straps to make this awesome blade. Coming in at 8 megabytes of a download definitely is a steal for the amount of intricacy and well placed detail within the sword. Coming in number 6 is going to be the Eidolon's Edge. This is a standalone two-handed weapon. This is Eidolon's Edge, the divine blade, the deliverer of justice. Will you grasp the hilt to encourage you to slay all that is evil? Find this treasure at Lake Alenauta. There's a little hint on this one, slightly north of the Lady Stone underwater. If you're having troubles finding it as well, you can always check the video or the pictures within the gallery on this particular mod's page. Pretty goddamn cool. I really did enjoy this one. I think it's kind of snazzy as well. And this one is only going to be coming in at 8.2 megabytes of a download. Tamrielic Law Chrysamere is our next blade within this particular video. Uncover Chrysamere's the Paladin Sword, Sword of the Heroes, a fable two-handed weapon. It is the first in its series that adds several famous yet missing artifacts from the early Elder Scrolls games into Skyrim. How you obtain this one, I hear you do cry. There is a small quest to receive this particular blade. At the start of it you will need to go to Solitude. You should be at least level 10 before getting this quest. If the quest shouldn't start for whoever or whatever reason, you can go to the Temple of the Divines in Solitude and look for a key on the closet at the end of the smallest hallway, just on the right of the altars. This is a rather powerful two-handed weapon, so please do be warned on that one, but why not add something intricate from the past Elder Scrolls games and intertwines with the lore for this one. Not a crafted one, but yet again a pretty cool small little quest to grab this finessed little blade. 26.7 megabytes of a download for the download of this one. For the 8th spot in this video is going to be a blade called Nameless Light. The standalone sword, a one-handed version of that one. This particular weapon can be crafted at any forge within the steel category. The perk is obviously required to make this particular blade. It is a nice new variation again of all these particular blades. I've picked them out, guys. I really actually enjoy these swords. They do look very finesse and one of their kinds. This one is only going to be 4.8 megabytes of a download. Pretty quick and easy to obtain this blade as well. For the 9th spot in this video is going to be the Darkburned Blade. Adds a new greatsword to the game using a custom model and textures. Whatever its story, this awakened blade has been left behind by a traveller at a small shrine just south of the Swindler's Den, west of Whiterun. It has the stats similar to a Dragonborn greatsword, but boasts as a longer reach and a powerful fire enchantment. It's preferred you can de-enchant or turn into a one-handed version or even a dagger version at any forge within the game. The download size of this one is only going to be 9.1 megabytes of a download, and as you can tell on screen now, like all of the weapons within this video, it looks goddamn beautiful. And for our last spot in this video is going to be the Blade of Rebirth. Adds a new sword with custom meshes and textures that will heal you for as long as you are blocking. It comes in both a one-handed and a two-handed version if you do see fit to either. Changeable at any smithy. It has the stats similar to a Dragon Bone greatsword and can be found at the Shrine of Mehrunes Dagon. Along with a spellbook, you will need to read it to grant the healing effect from the blade. The healing effect will not work with this particular sword if not triggered by wearing a shield. Torches are a fair game, however. Healing done by the sword increases by the perk that increases the restoring health effect, so the higher that one, the higher healing upon of blocking attacks. A nice new blade, definitely similar to the Darkburned Blade, but a different attribute on that one, and this one is 18.7 megabytes of a download. So guys, that's it for this episode. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you found it helpful and you found yourself a new interesting blade from this video, hit me up with a like. Let me know in the comment section below if you'll be grabbing any of these particular mods in this video. Guys, if you're new around here and you made it this far, you might as well slap that subscribe button. It definitely does help me out an awful lot. As well, click that little bell to get a notification every single time I upload a video like this to the channel. But until the next one, guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.